Hey guys, Tornado34991 here, and today I'm doing something a bit weird and different and new. I'm going to be making a top 10 E3 games list of 2016. I don't know if this is going to be my main thing now, but I'm going to try to just make new things for this channel, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get to it. Number 10. Number 10 is Skyrim Remastered Edition. Skyrim Remastered Edition will release for PC, PS4, and Xbox One players. The Remastered Edition will include much improved graphics as you see here in the footage from the trailer. The release date for the game is confirmed to be October 28, 2016. According to Amazon.com, the game will cost $60 in total. For gamers who have the original Skyrim with all DLC packs included, will get their games upgraded to the special edition for free. Also, there will be a new feature where you can download mods from the menu screen of the game as shown in this screenshot. Number 9. Number 9 is Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is an action-adventure game set in first person. It is also a co-op game. In Sea of Thieves, you are a pirate exploring the open world with also having the ability to craft your own custom stories by using in-game tools. Sea of Thieves is planned to be released in Q1 of 2017. The game is developed by Rare and published by Microsoft, and also uses the Unreal Engine 4. Sea of Thieves is planned to be released on Xbox One and Windows 10. Number 8. Number 8 is Titanfall II. Titanfall II is a sequel to Titanfall and is a first-person shooter where you can control gigantic mechs and fight other people online. Unlike its first game, Titanfall 2 has multiplayer and single-player. It is developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by Electronic Arts. Also, it runs on the Source engine. Titanfall 2 will release for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and for PC gamers. Titanfall 2 is planned to be released on October 28, 2016. Number 7. Number 7 is Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 is the successor to Watch Dogs and is an open-world action-adventure third-person shooter that lets you play as Marcus Holloway, a young and intelligent hacker from Oakland that tries to fight against a corrupt company called CTOS for framing him for a crime he did not commit. The game is developed and published by Ubisoft and will be playable on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Watch Dogs 2 is set to be released on November 15, 2016. Number 6. Number 6 is Injustice 2. Injustice 2 is a fighting game that makes you fight as DC characters such as Batman, Superman, Aquaman, and etc. Injustice 2 will have returning and new fighters for you to choose and fight as. The game has multiplayer and single player with a plot. Injustice 2 is developed by NetherRealm Studios and published by Warner Bros. And will also be playable on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Injustice 2 is scheduled to be released in 2017. Number 5. Number 5 is South Park: The Fractured Butthole. South Park: The Fractured Butthole is a role-playing game that lets you create your own custom character dubbed New Kid, who needs to choose a side in a civil war between a group of kids that are dressed up as superheroes and supervillains. South Park: The Fractured Butthole is a sequel to South Park: The Stick of Truth, in which you played as once again the New Kid and help out a group of kids that are dressed up as wizards and knights. South Park: The Fractured Butthole is developed and published by Ubisoft. The game is playable on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. South Park: The Fractured Butthole is planned to be released on December 6, 2016. Number 4. Number 4 is Dead Rising 4. Dead Rising 4 is an open-world survival horror beat-em-up game. No current plot has been revealed for the game, but it has been revealed that it is set in Willamette, Colorado during the holiday season. Dead Rising 4 is being developed by Capcom and also is published by Microsoft Studios. Also, it will be playable on Xbox One and PC. Dead Rising 4 is set to be released on December 6th, 2016. Number 3. Number 3 is Dishonored II. Dishonored 2 is an action-adventure stealth role-playing game. The plot for Dishonored 2 is that 15 years after the Dunwall Plague, Emily Kaldwin, which is the Empress, is suddenly dethroned by an otherworldly usurper. So she decides to work with Corval, who is an old friend and former bodyguard, now turned assassin, so Emily can reclaim the throne. Unlike the original Dishonored, you get to play as Corval and Emily. Dishonored 2 is developed by Arcane Studios and published by Bethesda. The game will be playable on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Dishonored 2 is set to be released on November 11th, 2016. Number 2. Number 2 is a game that my friend told me he is excited for. So in his honor, number 2 is For Honor. For Honor is a hack and slash army simulator. For Honor is set in the medieval era and lets you fight as samurais, knights, and Vikings. The game has single player and multiplayer. Players can fight against each other with a variety of ways. Players can call in barrages of arrows or catapult attacks. For Honor is based on strategy because of one-on-one fighting with swords and axes. The game is developed and published by Ubisoft and will be playable on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. For Honor is set to be released on February 14th, 2017. Now it's time for the honorable mentions. Death Stranding, FIFA 17,
The time has come. You are ready. The fans are ready. Now, go show them why we are the best.
Grow Up, and Resident Evil 7. Those are the honorable mentions. Now it's time for number 1. Number 1. And finally, number 1 is God of War 5. God of War 5 is set many years after the main protagonist Kratos killed all of the Olympian gods in his rage of vengeance. Now Kratos and his son live in a world of Norse mythology filled with Norse gods and beasts. He hopes to teach his son how to survive and fight for themselves in this world. God of War 5 is developed by Santa Monica Studios and published by Sony. It will be playable on only PlayStation 4, and the release date is yet to be known. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this top 10 E3 games of 2016. I recorded and edited everything in a matter of 6 hours, which was like really hard to do for the first time that I'm making this type of video. And like, I really do hope you guys enjoyed. Please drop a like, share with friends, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Yeah.